Today we are in Toronto, Ontario, and we're going to be interviewing the owner of this beautiful Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato, the off-road Lamborghini. Quite a rare car and a very controversial one. So we're going to find out why the owner bought the car and why they drive it. Let's go.
Hello, I'm Hadley, and this is my 2024 Lamborghini Sterrato. To be honest with you, I have never been really into Lamborghinis myself, particularly because of the way they handle and the aesthetic of them. But the Lamborghini Sterrato, I love the off-road appeal to it. It's such a fun car. And the way it handles, it has a much better suspension, so it turns a lot better. When I got the opportunity to actually spec one, I got super excited about that, because getting a car that somebody else has designed, it's never really the way you want it to be. Like, there are little things that you can see on it that you're like, oh, I would definitely change that on the car. So when I got the opportunity to spec it, I kind of just went all out. The wheels that Lamborghini made for this car basically look like typical Huracan wheels, and I kind of find that offensive because you would go through all of the work that they went through to design this car and then just put basic Huracan wheels. So I went on to different aftermarket wheel sites. I found one that had off-road truck wheels and I contacted them and asked them, can you paint match this to match my Sterrato? They got super excited about it and said, like, hey, yeah, I can definitely do that and make it work. So now I've got these on here, and I think it just really elevates it. I think car manufacturers don't really put enough focus onto wheels. It's kind of like the shoe. Like, I wouldn't go to a gala wearing tennis shoes with a ball gown.
Now I want to know if the Huracan Sterrato really does live up to the hype.
Oh, definitely, yes. So many people being kind of against it, that also kind of fueled me to be more into it. It is the Lamborghini to own. It was the only one that I would probably ever really truly consider. And now that I do, I'm happy that I have purchased it.
Lots of people compare this to the 911 Dakar. If you didn't know, Porsche built an off-road 911. My question is, why did she buy the Sterrato instead of the Porsche?
To be honest with you, I don't love driving modern Porsches. They're kind of too easy to drive. Part of my thinking around the Dakar was that it was too tame in the design. It kind of just looked like a 911 that they lifted a little bit and put a roof rack on. And it has a much more distinct design to the Huracan. Like, a lot of people just think I've just put some aftermarket parts on it because it doesn't look like it came from factory. The Dakar, I think, does look like it came from factory. It's a lot more subdued.
Yeah.
Too subdued for me.
What are the reactions you get driving this around? Like, do people know what it is?
I've actually only had one person in the wild know what this is. The other day I was driving it and a guy pulled up next to me in a pickup truck and like gave me a thumbs up and was like, "That's a Sterrato?" I'm like, yeah. Like, I was kind of happy that someone actually knew what it was, and because I typically do get a lot of people saying like, "Oh, you put a bunch of stuff on this car," and I have to explain to them like, "No, this is a special edition that Lamborghini made and released last year."
Yeah. Does it blow people's minds when they see off-road bits and stuff on a Huracan?
Yeah, they're kind of like, you wouldn't actually take this off-road, would you? And I'm like, I already have. Of course I would take it off-road. It's what it's made for. Like,
what was it like actually going slightly off-road?
oh, it was a lot of fun. I mean, to be honest with you, I was somewhere where it wasn't the most ideal spot to be because it was a pretty tight space. But I did let it loose a bit and put it into rally mode and was drifting a bit. And it was a lot of fun. Even now that it has a little bit more clearance, I wasn't too stressed about like it bottoming out. But yeah, it was a lot of fun taking it off-road.
Now, this isn't the only car in Hadley's collection. She also has a bunch more.
I have a 1964 Porsche 356C sunroof edition. I've got a 1972 BMW 3.0 CSI. I have a 1991 Nissan Figaro right-hand drive. I've got a 2012 Mercedes C63 Black Series. I've got a 2015 SLS Final Edition, a 2021 Ferrari F8 Spider, C63 in China Blue. I almost forgot about my favorite car. 2018 McLaren 720S, and obviously this car as well.
Well, do you mind if we go for a ride in this car?
Yes, of course.
Alright. getting in the Sterrato. This is my first time in a off-road Lamborghini, not on a regular Huracan, and I immediately notice the floor mats are this like techie, I don't know, for dirty shoes, right?
Yeah, it was an option. You could get basic floor mats, and I was like, well, if I'm gonna be getting down and dirty, we need some durable floor mats.
Yeah. No, it's also got the massive touchscreen, which is the newer Huracan facelift, and then black chrome. That's pretty nice. Wow. No visibility.
Absolutely none.
No.
You have to accommodate with your side mirrors. Like, I've got this one on a crazy angle because that's making up for the fact that I cannot see anyone behind me. So I apologize to anyone if I've cut you off.
What's the point of this mirror then? Like...
I think it's purely because they have to, but it's worthless. Like, I can see like slots.
Yeah,
through
like
there,
you can see them,
but you're not seeing much.
There's nothing to see.
Yeah,
it's just the vent.
Yeah, you're not really seeing anything. It's purely because they have to.
I'm surprised they didn't put a camera in this mirror.
I think a lot of people feel that way.
Yeah.
I wonder if they didn't because of, theoretically, if people are going to be putting it off-road, it would get dirty. I don't know. That's just a theory. But yeah, that was a bit of a missed opportunity for them. But I've definitely gotten used to it based on my mirror position.
Yeah.
So I haven't had any issues yet, luckily. But yeah, the visibility was something that we're like, wow, you've really got to get used to this because it's very different from what I'm used to.
Yeah. Well, I love the carbon fiber everywhere.
Yeah, it was like even the dark chrome, all of that was a big upgrade, and I felt like it was a very necessary upgrade. And when we originally were optioning it, we were told that it might not be available. And as much as like we were like, oh well, we'll save a lot of money if it's not, we're like, but it's kind of worth it. So we're very happy that it was available because it's a definitely nice touch.
Yeah. Well, let's get the startup on it, and it's stock, right? No modifications?
No, except for the wheels. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. No performance modifications.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's my loudest car. I'm used to quiet McLarens, and this car is like, you're not sneaking up on anybody in this.
No, no. It's kind of insane that they built a Lamborghini to go off-road. Like, it's just still such an insane concept. And it sure sticks out in this sort of little town area.
Definitely, yes. A small town, and there's just this crazy Lamborghini driving around.
Yeah. How often do you drive this car?
I drive it a few times a week. I mean, because I've got the other cars as well, I try to drive everything once a week. But this car and the McLaren I drive the most.
Yeah, because you don't have to worry about speed bumps. You don't have to worry about any of that.
You don't have to, I mean, it doesn't have a lift, but yeah, you can go over it without really anything to worry. Though I wouldn't go at full speed, because you would definitely stump out of it.
Oh, that sounds insane. There's nothing like that sound.
Yeah, it's definitely not. That's the Lamborghini sound.
Yeah.
For sure. You wouldn't get that in the Dakar.
No, no you would not. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview. I appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to be interviewed by me, DM me on Instagram at Magna Cars. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Remember, never ever quit on your dreams. God loves you. See you in the next video.